This is a perfect example of why you need to stay on top of pruning your tomato plants and picking off suckers. While I was out of town, this tomato plant just went crazy. And as you can see, it's just everywhere. See, it splits right in there. It has two main stalks. And so I'm gonna have to try to lift it up and attach it. And so I'll show you what it looks like after I clean it all up. Okay, so this is what it looks like after. See, there's nothing touching the ground. I'm probably gonna wait another day or two and see as it kind of reaches for the sun. These will kind of spread out and aim upwards, and then I can see a little better as to what else I might need to prune off. I am sure that there are still probably suckers in there that need to be pulled off. But see, these were kind of all looking down and clumped together that way too, and see, they kind of turn upward, and then it just makes it easier to see. And look, I do have green tomatoes on some of them, so that's exciting. You see, this one was actually, it didn't look as bad, but once I went to pull it up, it was actually more complicated because, I thought I heard cracking when I lifted it, and I did. You see, it's split, so that's not good. I do have replacements if that doesn't scar over well. It was just such a tangled, bundled mess, and you can see that it's still, you can see there's another sucker. And you don't really want that to grow because it's going to grow right into this clump. Even if it goes up straight, there's still so much else there. So I'll pull that one off. And I'm just going to kind of, we'll see how this one does. I might have to replace it, but we'll see. This is what happens when you're gone for a week, and then it takes a couple days to get to everything because everything's just so overgrown. But we'll see. And so I'm trying to do this tangled mess, which is, this is one of my black beauties. And I have this branch here that is, I think I'm just gonna have to snip it, but do you see it? This is why, well, okay, we live in Southeast Louisiana. It gets hot and humid, so that's really one of the main reasons to keep them pruned and off the ground. But this is way up there on the list of reasons to keep them pruned, so that you can see, because this guy is not a friend to tomatoes. Alright, I got rid of the worm, and I just snipped that side branch. See right there? Hopefully that's okay. I don't usually do that, but I also try not to let them get this wild. It's much gentler if you can do it as they're growing. This one was pretty easy. And then over here, the Cherokee Purples. This one was pretty easy, but this one was a tangled mess. And after accidentally splitting the other one, the white Tomasol, kind of nervous. This is a Cherokee Purple, but it needs to be done. So I'm gonna get to it, and then I'll show you the outcome. Okay, here's that Cherokee Purple in progress. I wanted to show you what we got going on. See, we have the main, the stem. that branches off into 3. And then this middle one actually branches off again. And that's what this is. And so I think I am going to take the snips and I'm going to snip this one off right there. And then we'll have 3. And then I'll go from there. Okay, here's the finished, for now, Cherokee Purple. See, it's got the one stem now. I trimmed one of the side, well actually I ended up trimming 2 side branches off. There was one coming off the middle and then one coming off of this top one. And so, I think it's gonna be okay. I'm doing this way this year because last year I went out of town for a week, and when I got back I had so many tomato plants. I think I had close to 50, and they were pretty close together. When I got back, they were a lot like these were when I got back, except they were close together, and I got overwhelmed. I was like, well, I'm just gonna let them grow and we'll see what happens. And I did not get very many tomatoes. So this year I decided I would do it this way. Less tomato plants, and I'm gonna prune them heavier, and then I'm just gonna see what happens. And so that's what we're doing. And so this is this row. That's my Black Beauties. I think in a previous video I had said that those were Black Creme, but they're not. They're Black Beauties. And then these are the Cherokee Purple. And then the other row I got done today. Well, today and a couple days ago. I have I believe these are the Great Whites, and those are the White Tomasols. And so I have 2 of each. Here are the red ones I have. Abe Lincolns and Big Red, I think. Yeah. And so these, like this one, it just leaned over to the trellis, and it's actually doing pretty good. I do think I pruned it the other day, but I didn't tie it up. I did prune these, see? But these I have not yet. And so that's the last thing to do. Then these were the 2 branches that I cut off of my Cherokee Purple. And see, they're pretty big. I think that I'm just gonna shove them in a pot, and we'll see if they take root. I'm betting they will, and then I'll decide what to do with them. But they hadn't started making flowers yet, so I think I'm gonna try it. It is much later in the day, and I thought I would show you what the Cherokee Purple branches that I snipped off earlier today look like. God, they're looking pretty droopy. But I'm showing you this now because we're gonna check in the morning, and I'm gonna see how they are then. But right now, they're pretty shocked. It is not the next morning, but it's 2 mornings later now. Yesterday it rained in the morning, and then we were busy, so I didn't get to update you on our little tomato suckers I put in the dirt. So I'm gonna show you now. Now yesterday they were still very droopy. It did rain a lot, but look at that. They're kind of perking up. I think they're going to, and I think they're gonna be fine. This is after 2 days. Normally I wouldn't wait until they were that big, but to pluck the suckers and put them in the dirt, but that's the way it happens. So it's just a little experiment to see, and I think they're gonna make it. We'll check again in a few days or so. These are some of the other suckers that I picked off. Let me show. And see this size, they've already perked all the way back up. They were really droopy yesterday too, but now they look great. show you. See? Look at those. Just a little update on the white Tomasol tomatoes that I had pruned. That was 2 days ago. And see, they've all the leaves have started to turn up and they've spread out. So see, it's much easier to look at them now. I think I can see there's a little sucker. But they look much better. I'm not sure about this one where it had split though. I'm still, I don't know if y'all can see that real good. Still concerned about that, but I'll keep an eye on it, and I'm worried that that's a place where it can get sick, but we're gonna watch it and see. So that's it, just a quick update on what they look like now that they've had a couple of days. See, there's the Cherokee Purple. They're looking good. Thank y'all for watching, and I guess I'll update y'all again in a couple of days and show you what we got going on in the garden. So have a good day.